What makes a game satisfying? That's the question we'll be exploring today as I continue my work on A Farmer's Life. Hey, Hannah Mouse One here. For those of you who don't know me, I am a game developer who is trying to show you that you can make professional quality games even in beginner-friendly software such as Scratch. My main project, A Farmer's Life, is a top-down 2D farming simulator game inspired by Stardew Valley that has been in the works for 2 years now, and if you've been following the past couple devlogs, you'll know that I'm currently working on a visual overhaul for the game. That is something we'll be continuing today with a focus on making the game as satisfying as possible for the player. The goals for today are to redraw the map, to rework the tasks and achievement systems, and making small visual improvements to farm gameplay. The old map needed serious help. It was overly saturated, lacked detail, and just felt more like a list of icons than an actual place. It just didn't fit the game's new aesthetic. I started by sketching a new map layout, incorporating key features like a river running past the farm and fishing hut, a rocky quarry area, and distinct biomes, including grassy fields with oak trees, blue-hued pine forests, and rocky treeless zones. To enhance realism, I added small environmental details like trees near the hardware store being cut down, implying Andy used them for construction. Paths and roads now connect buildings, making the town feel more cohesive and explorable. For interactive location buttons, I created a modified version of the map with the placeholders for constructible locations. Each building required 3 icons, a base image with additional infrastructure such as roads, a highlighted version with a white outline and a name label, and a mouse over hitbox for interaction. I then coded these buttons so that they function properly, allowing players to click them to navigate through the world. Here's a before and after of the map. I'd ask you which one you prefer, but honestly, if you don't like the new one, I might cry. One of the least satisfying experiences in a game is not knowing what to do next. To fix this, I refined 2 systems designed to guide and motivate players: tasks, which are short to mid-term goals, and achievements, which are the long-term milestones. I expanded the task system significantly, taking inspiration from Minecraft's advancement system. Tasks are now organised into different tabs for different gameplay aspects: farming, mining, animals, and cooking. And I might add a friendship-related task in future updates as I move towards the story portion of the game. The tasks now have unique icons, often repurposed from inventory items or map buildings, arrows indicating task progressions, a red exclamation mark for new tasks, a green one for completed tasks with claimable reward, and a tick for if the task has been both completed and claimed. There's also dynamic UI that labels locked tasks with 3 question marks and displays details when hovered over for unlocked tasks such as the name and what you must do to complete them. The completion bar also displays on the task page, as tasks will now also contribute to the overall completion score. And while I did start to implement some of the completion tracking, some features like the farm and quarry expansions I will be tackling in a future update. These are features that I have not added yet, but I know that I want to, so I wanted tasks for these. Achievements are meant to challenge completionists, so I expanded them as well. Previously, there was only one Harvest All Crops achievement, but with the introduction of Tier 2 and exotic crops, I decided to split this into multiple categories, one for each crop tier, and separate achievements for fruits and berries. Goods are also divided now into 3 tiers based on the ingredients used to craft them. To help players track missing items, I made sure that the UI also displays an item's tier or type when hovered over in the completion log, and I optimized the achievement pop-up system. Previously, the achievement names were baked into the art, requiring 3 separate costumes per achievement. Now the text is dynamically generated, reducing the asset count and making future additions easier. To enhance visual appeal and interactivity, I made several small but meaningful changes to the farm experience, starting with ground tile variation. A comment on YouTube from F Traveler suggested that I break up the repetitiveness of the grass tile, which I fully agreed with, so I created 3 variations each of flowers, pebbles, and small shrubs that can appear in the grass, and these now randomly populate the farm, making the environment feel more natural. To improve the object placement experience, I added a ghost image preview of the object before placing it, similar to what was already in the farmhouse, a new UI panel displaying the item's name, quantity, and placement conditions, and redesigned the back button so that it fits the updated aesthetic. I wanted interactions on the farm to feel more tactile, so I added an object shake effect. Individual objects now shake slightly when hit, in addition to the pre-existing full screen shake on destruction. I had to make sure that large rocks and the like shake all 4 tiles, but apart from that, this was smooth sailing to add. And also particle effects. A new modular particle manager introduces small effects for different actions. Brown dirt clouds for tilling soil, falling leaves when hitting trees, grey dust clouds when mining rocks, sparkles when striking crystals, and water droplets when watering the crops, which has to be my favourite one. I think it is so satisfying to see. This system is built to be easily expandable, so I can add more effects as needed, and that's all I got done for this week. So apart from that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. It lets me know that this is something you want to see more of. Join the Discord, link down below, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!